Right now we're going to see at least a start of Team Italy trying to go for the jungle invade. Crystal Trin is going to be tanked up there a little bit. It's going to secure it. It will be secured over by the side of Eerie 10. Now he's going to try and pick it up. Afterburn going to be able to put Eerie 10 right in the middle of the team fight. And NV2 barely survived that engagement. Decision Maker going to run away. He does dip into the darkness.
This is where Team France, if they stick together like they have so far in the early game, is going to make a big difference though.
Okay.
Be curious as to the fact that Deca went for a breaking point first item. It is proving to be quite effective in that top lane against the Grace, but I do kind of feel that if they had gone for Sour Blade as a first item, it just would have been a bit more powerful, even in the early stages of a bit of a team fight. It's paying off, but I want to see more core damage as we do see Glaive going in, Max.
Oh, Force of Court going to be blocked out by the side of Team Italy. Eerie going to be able to dash away. Where's that Troublemaker? Ace Side does connect, and once TT just going to get melted down in a blink of an eye, and he's going to be going. Unfortunately, giving an extra kill over to Team France, but right now we see that Team France, they lost that jungle invade a little bit earlier, so they tried to counter it, and that's what we want to see. If you lose a fight, try and pick one after that tries and gives you a nice situation to deal with.
Secure that Ghostwing objective, or like I mentioned, the synergy and the positioning and the rotations coming out from the France team as Yates is nearly getting caught out and shut down, but that synergy as a four-man team to rotate in the same position, it's paying off. Nice
grab down to Cassius with the stun. It will not take anyone down there, but Shucks does survive. Doesn't pop his ultimate, so that's going to be very nice. But as though in the bot lane, we see a nice push coming out from the side of Team France. But also in the top lane, we also have a nice push coming out from the Vox and the Reza. So nice counter push so far. I think they want to actually do a base race right now and try and go for this choke point turret into the bot lane, and they're all trying to take it down. Shucks, will he go down? Does get Afterburn out of position, and he will drop to this Gwen with Tenshabo breaking point up her sleeve. And
like I said, Maxman, as a team, they're playing a lot better, so it could make up for that core damage loss. As a five-man team, they are playing and rotating a lot better.
Yeah, definitely. Now we're going to have a rotation. That's going to be the Oblivion coming out. Does connect onto the Yates. He's going to be out of service for this team fight, and that's going to be a ultimate coming out from Eerie, not doing that much work, but now NV2 having to run away. That's going to be 2 kills going over to Team Italy. 3 kills. They're going to turn their focus over to Noom, and that's going to be 4 kills for Team Italy. Los Oswaldos trying to keep the ace from going over to Team Italy, but will he be able to survive? I don't think so. The 2 turrets are there. He's going to be doomed, and he will... actually, you know, running in the 90s, he will go through the 2 turrets. He's not going to be called out quite yet. He's got to keep up a few seconds to not give the ace. 1 second, Finn does respawn. Los Oswaldos was able to reduce the losing streak there for his team. But now he might be able to actually pick a fight on Decision Maker. Mercedes Pursuit does come out, but Reza is around the corner. He will drop at the end of the day, but no ace for Team Italy. Now that's going to be a nice push coming out. Easy push actually coming out from the side of Team France, as they will not have the numbers to protect that first mid lane turret. Now they're trying to pick up a fight anywhere. Eerie Chain dropping down quite low. Those health bars, melting as Shucks teleports back in. Maybe this is not the situation he wants to be in. He does take a bit of damage. Successful grab onto Noom. Skadoodle, a little bit too late right there. But still, unfortunately, that didn't work out. I thought that was going to be a successful push for Team France, but nice teleport in from Shucks.
If I was Team France, I would have turned around and just focused on the Ghostwing, because if they had a bit of a realization that 1 or 2 players had gone back on the side of Team Italy, they could have turned around and gotten that Ghostwing in time.
Nice grab on Noom, and he goes down. The turret does also go down, but 1-for-1 trade in terms of turret and kills. Italy now gonna have to be a little bit cautious there. They do not have the wave to push the second turret, but look at that damage output just on the Finn. Atlas does connect, and also the Oblivion. He's gonna be put to sleep. Good night, sweet prince. Afterburn follows up. Deca able to do the Sonic Zoom just in time. Oswaldo's gonna be focused down by once TT. Gonna be going down into the darkness, and now you have Deca. He's stacking up on the breaking point. Already 8 stacks just in a few bare seconds because of that double turret monocle build. Now there's gonna be Reza joining the party, and he's gonna be getting a lot of presents. He's gonna get that nice juicy kill on that Grace. And then V2 gonna get grabbed up, but he will be able to survive anyways, and the CP buff goes over to Team Italy, and they're changing now their focus over to Black Claw, and this should be a nice push coming out for Italy.
Situations because of the Finn.
Nice ult in from Shucks. Oh no, unfortunately that's going to be the light ribbon not connecting for the Maline. Gwen going to be running for a bare life right there, able to survive a little bit longer. Eerie 10, he's going to try and flank around, but the 2 low targets on the side of France, the Glaive and the Samuel, able to back off just in time, as the Black Claw is still smashing and burning down that second mid lane turret. Will he be able to take it down? I do not think so, as Team Italy doesn't seem to want to commit to that second turret push.
Yeah, they don't indeed, but I think that's wise, because they're starting to get a bit more of the late game team fight situations. They're trying to start to get ahead. They have a huge gold lead of about 6k maximum at this stage of the game. That is pretty on board. They're now going No, they're not going for Ghost Wing. They have kind of stopped it. Yates, what are you doing? Be aware, know what's going on. It might mean that France could have a bit of a advantage in taking this Ghost Wing, but
choke point turret in the bot lane. They tried earlier, wasn't able to pull it off. Will they be able to pull it off this time around? Chuck's taking quite a bit of damage. Look at that crit damage coming out there. Cass is going to be pulled in. He does get the stun. Crucible's going to be allowed to block the stun coming out from the Yates. Force call! Nice Force call, but Finn going to get melted down instantaneously. And VT dropping pretty low. Vox going to be taking him down instantly too. It's 20 stacks for this Vox. Deck on the screen, melting down the side of Team France. That's going to be 1, 2, 3 kills for their side. Now Vox just going to get a little extra kill up onto Cassius.
The Finn just isn't really able to do that, Max, at least in this situation.
Yeah, right now we're going to see him top lane force the cord. Oh, it does actually connect on deck on the screen after Ben does connect, and he's going to get absolutely melted. He couldn't do anything at that point. Ace's side does get blocked out just in time. Iri going to be using his Nether Form detonator to try and peel away. Now that's going to be the Yates ultimate, and maybe not the best decision, and you get instantly stunned by that good old fat Quibble right there. The grab does connect onto Noom, does get put on the turret, try and get the damage out from the Reza, but 600 basic attack damage coming out from Noom. Perfect afterburn, and NVT doing a lot of work there, but does drop down to 1 CT with the counter damage output on those Shadow Tendrils. Now the second top lane turret should be going down. So far the turret war is completely won over by the side of Team France. But after that in team fights, who has the upper hand most of the time is Team Italy. You're going to have to see how they're going to pull it up. Yates does miss out his grab unfortunately. And Finn just doing a really good job tanking up for his team. I think they should leave right now. This is a little bit of an overstep. They do not have the glaive. But Reza is looking for this opportunity. Cassius just trying to get the stun. They do take down the Reza instantaneously too. Shucks, a little bit too deep, pretty damn low. But also is the side of Team France. They're running for their bare life. And now you have Decker. He's ready. He's ready to go for it. Atlas does apply. But unfortunately, Cassius will be rooted back by that Yates and Milline wombo combo loss as well. That's going to be jumped onto by the Vox. He does have the Sonic Zoom. Try and use the EU Trin. EU Trin is your savior, and he will get away with the EU route as he does use the Oblivion to escape that ugly situation.
Man, I love using the tree to stop the enemy from getting onto you with that kind of potential stun. I've used it many times, and when you get it right, it is beautiful. So really well done by Oswaldo. 20.5 minutes into this game, looking at the builds, you've got Deca now building towards Sunburn Husk, which will make him just a little bit more survivable, a little bit more sustainable. You've got Reza looking at with that Spellfire Aftershock build. Really wise choice coming out from here. And now the Black Claw is bearing down onto the base of France, Maxman.
Yeah, they're going to try and take down that choke point turret. They do take it down very fast. Now the armory is open. It's an open wound for the side of Team France, and they might actually try and go and end the game. They have definitely the potential to do so. Oblivion comes out, does miss out, unfortunately, as the side of Italy just completely avoids it. And looks like Italy are ready to just go for the win. They do not care about team fights, but Decker's trying to fight it anyway. He's going to try and chase his focus now, but he's just stacking up. You don't need to take down the Vein Crystal if the enemy is dead. Kyojong just getting melted down, and now will the... Yes, the Vox does go down at the end of the day. Deck on the screen not able to survive infinitely. But you know what doesn't survive infinitely? It is also the Vein Crystal as it goes down and gives the first game of this BO3 over to Team Italy. Now, this is a really, really good situation for Team Italy as they will be rotating over to their own Crystal Trin and they will probably try and give that over to Iri 10. Impale does miss out for an NV2. He will get rooted in place for his punishment there, for his sins. And now they're going to try and pick up a 3v4 actually invade as they're there. Ace's High does get Crucibled out. Really nice Crucible on point from Decision Maker. As indeed, very nice decision. And now they're going to try and go for it. Impale does miss out, unfortunately. Doesn't get the last hit. That's going to be a Holy Nova. Probably going to come out. Shanks does get 2-man CC onto the Lance and the Arden. Shucks out of position. He does have a lot of defense, though. He's pretty damn tanky. Core Collapse does connect onto the Arden. Going to get poked out a little bit by the Celeste with those Heliogenesis, but will not go down.
Maybe be able to get a turret, but with Cassius, Oswald, and this Arden coming together, getting a better turret worker. Let's see, Maxman.
He's going to try and ult away. Does have his Trespass. Ultimate is going to try and get out. Trespass does block him out just in time, but Cassius will get bursted down, and they just turned it around so nicely. So the Storm ripping through 3 enemies on the side of Team France. They're going to be taking down that Gwen super damn fast, and now NNV2 just take a Heliogenesis to the face. Will be able to get out of that skirmish. Was surrounded by foes, not anymore. Oh, go for it. Yeah. Oh no, he misses now his Dance of Blaze. That's so unfortunate, but really nice reaction time coming out from NNV2 as they will now change their focus around after that good fight to the Ghost Wing. So if you want to be effective in the next upcoming team fight, I want to see 1CT actually try and shop. Core Collapse does come out, does get a stun onto the last bit. Impel does follow up, and that's going to be 1CT almost taken down, but Divine Intervention just barely saves his life. Solo Storm, that's going to be Uncannon, missing out. Unfortunately, Baron going to be pulled up. He's going to try and jump away with his jump jets, and he gets away. The 2 CP carries just barely getting out of those situations, while Idris is being sneaky peeky like as he's split pushing that bot lane. That's going to be helping her out. Noom, be careful though, she's out of position and you can see a rotation coming out. I think this is going to be a dead, very, very dead Gwen. She's trying to teleport in time, but she has her skedaddle, but that will not be enough. Aces High going to barely miss out, and that's going to be Gwen unfortunately overstepping at that point and not having any support from team. So that was an unfortunate split push for the side of Team France. In the mid lane,
look at Deco 4v1 in mid lane.
He's going for it. Oh man, he's taking a lot of damage though. He's going to try and teleport. Gets the kill. Yes, he pulls it off. 1v4. Picks up a kill on the Baron. Team France just getting absolutely shredded to pieces as they now have Team Italy rotating over, trying to take down that mid lane turret. They should be able to take it without any doubt. Yes, they do take it down pretty damn fast. Kyojong is going to get pulled back. Core Collapse is available. Does use the Vanguard. Does use the block too. It won't be the block. It will actually be the Crucible. But still, nice game so far coming out from the side of Team Italy, just able to put on the back foot the entirety of the French players.
You definitely got to level up in terms of items, in terms of overall the advantage that Team Italy have.
That's unfortunate for them, but that's going to be unfortunately Baron getting shredded to pieces. Ripperino, Hell's Devil, Baron. Kyoran's going to be focused down slowly. He shouldn't be able to get away. Look at that damage output from the passive of Eerie 10 on that anchor. He will go down at the end of the day, but there in the top lane, what have you seen the rotation? So the Storm coming out a little bit off-centered. Noom just completely in the center of it. Holy Nova does come out from Shook, trying to get the damage output, but he gets a Crucible, gets a heal from Lyra. He just sustained him like a beast, and Dekka's just way too low. One little basic attack would be enough, but now he's got the Divine Intervention, and he's changing his focus over. He's going to try and get on top. Shook does get, with the Benediction, the kill onto the Gwen. And now Dekka just got healed up a few hundred HP, and he can now join back the fight. Everybody's here, even on Vainglory, not only Super Smash Bros. And now Lyra going to be running away, but she will get deleted. Eutrian getting the root, but will be taken down instantly. But still, really nice fights coming out from Italy.
Man, Dekka on your screen is just the MVP. I like that Tension Bow third item pickup as well, Max, man. It's just providing a bit of burst onto the Baron, and with Blacklaw looking to be
no,
Team
boo! Boo! Go smack Baron. Okay, well, nothing to say right there. It's just an absolute sniper.
Yep, I think that kind of that's a bit of a an overview of how well Italy have done in the second game. They're 10-2. Gwen is shut down. France, I feel, are I'm not going to say they're giving up, but they're slightly losing a bit of focus, or maybe a little bit overextended, as this Italy side are bearing down with this Blacklaw, with the strong advantage that they have in both goal and kills. Iron Cannon comes out, but it isn't really effective. Maxman, is this going to be the game-ending move?
Gonna see that, but definitely game-ended. That's someone that's going to probably die. No, Cassius will be able to jump jet his way away of that sticky situation at that point. Eerie 10 taking the damage from the Vein Crystal, and Lyra using more like her heals more as an offensive ability, which I don't really understand. She's kind of wasting that. They're going to try and chain focus. Trespass going to get a nice 3-man stun. No Crucibles available, so the Storm ripping through the entirety of the enemy team. Stun will come out, and that's going to be putting Eerie on the back foot. We know what's also on the back foot is the Vein Crystal of Team France, and this will be game number 2 of this BO3, going over flawlessly to Team Italy.
Yeah, they really took hold of this game right from the start. They took advantage of their early game.